In the early days of man, created in a lab.
Science. A pack of wild dogs to aid us in our fight. Attack the mayor now!
We'll defy racial war. Let's the greatest project down.
A sacrifice to something planet must be made to save our phones. I'll fight that bitch in court for custody of my son.
He's 23.
Something planet, you're my golden boy. What have we done? What have we done? I murdered my only son. SomethingPlanet.com has just begun.
Something Planet was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Something Planet Podcast, episode number 543. Welcome to it. I'm your host, John Jay. We got a great show for you. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. We appreciate everybody watching, everybody listening, and remember to go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel or on Spotify. That's where you can get video. It's audio on all other platforms. Let me welcome to the show. We have a couple special guests. Everybody knows Jerod Walker, but right here, right now, brand new to the show, very first time at the Mark Castle. Mark Castle is here.
Hey, it's me, Mark Castle.
I need you to get right up on that mic. Just stay close to it. Pull it. You can adjust it. I should have told you that. Sorry.
How embarrassing for
And
me.
Jizzy Jerod Walker is here as well.
Hey,
welcome to the show. Thank you guys for being here. It's Christmas. It's right before Christmas, so I know everybody's time is kind of limited. So I'm excited. Are you ready for Christmas, Mark? Jerod?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing for Christmas?
I'm having people over. You're welcome to come if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I just every year I don't want to go anywhere, so I just tell everyone I know to come over here.
That's fair.
And then they can if they want, and if not, I don't have to go anywhere.
And then I do.
Yeah, Jerod comes over every
I
year.
come over here because I don't want to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
We're going to go see Nosferatu.
Oh, okay.
Nice. I'm
very
seeing
excited.
that. I'm seeing that. Well, I guess today's Christmas Eve in the podcast lore, so I'm seeing that tonight.
Yeah, Jared's going to see a Christmas Eve showing of Nosferatu. You're going on
Nosferatu.
Christmas Day?
Yeah.
I haven't even seen the trailer for it yet. I know everybody's excited about it because it's a famous horror director that's directing
Robert
it, right?
Eggers,
I don't know. I'm not a
Witch?
huge horror guy.
The Lighthouse,
Okay, I like The Lighthouse.
The Northman.
I haven't seen The Northman.
I think that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Who was the first one? The Witch?
The Witch.
Is that the one where it was like two V's? The Vivitch?
The Vivitch.
The Vivitch. Fuck that Vivitch.
Stovovich.
I did like that one. I did enjoy that one.
So it'll be like that.
So I like vampire movies in general. So
And it's got Skarsgård. It's got the Skarsgård in there.
it's got the weird looking one that's in horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
Love
Yeah,
him.
there's the handsome one. He was in the Northman, and then there's the one that you don't want to stare at you, and that's the one that's in it, right?
I think they're hotter if they're a little scary.
Yeah, is that true?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched what is that movie? It with
It.
Skarsgård in it, and yeah, I was not attracted to him. No,
That's
he was
completely
scary.
valid. I support you.
Yeah, he was eating children, and then I saw him in another Stephen King like mini series where he was just like this catatonic, like guy in a jumpsuit that they found in the woods. It was
I don't
called.
know.
Oh yeah.
It was called Castle Rock.
Castle Rock.
I think that was
Yeah.
before he was
Oh.
Pennywise.
Yes.
Was that a show?
Yeah,
Or
it
a
was
movie?
Hulu.
It was-
Hulu original.
It was the only Stephen King miniseries that was not based on a book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was like original to TV. It
I've
wasn't
heard that
like a book.
title. I didn't know who was in it or what it was
Yeah,
about.
I think it's just like little vignettes around Castle Rock, so it's kind of just like short stories, I guess,
Okay.
that he never published. Are you a Stephen King fan?
Yeah.
Me too. I'm a really, really huge Stephen King fan. I recently read a bunch of things actually from. Have you read any of his newer short stories?
Let me rephrase. I'm a fan of Stephen King in theory. I've never read one of his books.
You're a fan of Stephen King, the man.
Yeah, I like what's going on here that I've heard of so far.
Right. Okay. So Nosferatu for Christmas. Is it a Christmas movie?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It
So
looks
why
like
is it
it's
coming out
snowing
on
a lot.
Christmas?
The
'Cause
snow?
It's snowy.
Okay.
It's cold. It's
It's
dark.
snowy.
Why not?
There's a vampire.
Yeah.
Why not? That's all the things you want on Christmas.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
I've been doing all my Christmas shopping. I've been trying to. It took me 3 tries, but I finally found a Big Lots that hadn't gone out of business yet.
Oh, a rare find.
Where is it? The one on
The location is the gift.
It's the
You
one
can't-
on Missouri.
Missouri, it's still there.
It's still there. They
I
still
want
have
to go
stuff.
and just lose my mind.
You know what? I didn't think that they were actually going out of business until the 2 that I normally go to were actually out of business because the prices were not going out of business prices. Okay, it was like 15 to 20% off. I'm like, that's not fucking. We're
not
going
enough.
broke.
Thought it was a scam. The scam.
Yeah, I thought it was a
sale where they're
scam. Like Rooms
going
to,
out of business sale for 18 years.
yeah,
running.
like Rooms to Go does a going out of business sale like once a year. Okay, so I don't trust that shit. Okay, fuck you. You're not going out of business. This is a money.
Rooms to
This is a
Go.
money laundering operation. You're never going out of business.
But we could say fuck.
You can say whatever the fuck you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. You know,
Just don't be racist. I know that you're gonna. Anyway, let's introduce Mark more. Mark, you are a local fixture in the Dunedin area. You're an artist,
sure.
but I wouldn't know how to like classify that. Like, what would you what genre of art would you classify yourself as? Like, I don't even know how to even ask the question.
A visual menace.
A
like
visual
that. Oh,
menace. I appreciate visual
That's good.
menace.
I'm in. I like that.
Yeah, I do music. I do makeup, my own makeup. I guess you could say drag. I don't do female illusion, but the drag of it is I do everything myself.
Okay.
And then I started getting back into painting.
And pay. So like I know you mostly from your Instagram, which is at the Mark Castle. If you are not watching, if you're listening, so that's where you can see like a lot of your like makeup stuff. Would you that you would call what is that? That's drag, even though it's not.
Sure, drag is
It's
a huge spectrum of things.
yeah. That's
so.
I hardly understand it, but I appreciate it. And you're definitely one of the best makeup artists that I've ever seen.
You're
I mean,
so right.
I know. I am. I mean, I look at it and it looks like when I see like some of like your creations that you put up on your social media or whatever, it looks like AI did it or something. Like it's like CGI or something like that. But like no, you're doing it yourself with just makeup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I was talking to my boyfriend about that, and he was saying, you know, like the only thing that's going to be worth anything in the art world is doing it in person because of AI and stuff like
Right.
that. Several people they were like, "Oh, it's a filter," and I'm like,
Yeah, is it so good? It looks like
I'm
it's
like-
fake,
I'm
basically.
like, you can zoom in, you can see my pores and stuff.
Right,
Why
right.
not?"
Like the photo quality is high enough that you could zoom in and you can definitely see that it's not. But it's
everything's
just,
in HD now.
it's yeah. It's so how do you come up with this stuff? What inspires you to create these different looks?
I guess it just depends on how much weed I smoke that day. It could be a color, or I could just see a shape and want to build on the shape. It's a different reason for every look, so it just depends on what the look is.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to pull it up, but also I kind of want to just force people to go to your Instagram and follow you.
Well, you can do both. I love attention.
Let me see if I can pull
Give
something.
them a taste so
Let's
that they
see,
want
let
to
me-
go
Just
for
a
the meal.
taste. Oh yeah.
Let me jump Instagram. Let's see, Mark Castle Instagram.
I really like aliens and insects, so I try to like replicate stuff like that too a lot.
Okay, a lot of from nature, inspiration from nature.
The nature fantasy, absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm pulling it up. It wants me to log in, but I'm not fucking logging in. I just want to look at this shit. Okay.
Oh, this is what I see. Yeah, there's a painting I did. I don't know.
hold on,
I don't know what the people can see.
Yeah, the people aren't seeing anything yet. I got to.
Okay. Oh, they're still looking at me. Oh,
Nope. Wait, nope.
fade
Now I just
away.
killed us. Okay, there we go.
All right, and we're back.
And we're back in the thing. I should have done a better job prepping, but I've been Christmas shopping like all fucking day. So that's gonna be
That's
my
traumatic.
excuse.
I get it.
It is, man. You know how many old people I had to stand behind while they stood frozen like Sleepy Joe Biden in the middle of the aisle? Like it was not pleasant. Okay, there was.
Listen, every time I walk into a Publix, I'm ready to fight someone. I get it. Everyone's
when
just
you
so unaware.
politely move past them, they look at you like you've disturbed them.
Oh yeah.
Here
How
we
dare
go.
You? I was having a stroke in the middle of the aisle too.
All right, now we can see. Here we go. This is what we need.
Oh look, it's me.
That's everybody. Everybody likes you.
Oh thanks.
All right, yeah. So here's a good one where
It's okay. You know what? This is the tease.
This is the
tease.
tease.
Of it
Yeah,
all.
this is the
You want to
tease.
see the
You want the
full
close
version.
this is the
picture, you
tease.
gotta
They
go
want me to.
the-
They want me to
the
log
website.
in because
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why, but you mother. All right, I'm pulling it down.
It's okay. It's flashing the screen name. It's
Yeah,
really,
it's flashing the screen name. It's
this was a
good.
conspiracy. I did that. Thank you.
It's definitely good promotion. Let's see.
I won't stop you.
So yeah, you do other stuff. I think I first met you. You were like the chef at a restaurant or something, and now you work for. Now you're what, a maitre d' is
I'm a bartender.
bartender. Okay, you were the host before, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, and now you're bartending.
Yes. That was like the side gig to become the lead bartender.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, that is where the money is. Downtown Dunedin. If you haven't visited, it is insane right now.
yeah, it's so cute.
We're right in the middle. I guess right at the start of the tourist season. So it is.
It's been weird this year. I think a lot of people aren't coming back to their second homes because they got blown away in the hurricane.
Oh, so you think you're-
that's preventing?
That's preventing the
Yeah, no,
rich
that
people.
sucks for them. But I care even more about me and my coworkers who have bills to pay. I'm not worried about someone's second home. So sorry.
Right. Sorry about your beach house, dickhead. Yeah, we had it pretty fucking rough this year. So I for one am 100% ready for Christmas, but not so much ready for the new year.
Yes.
Oh, no, I don't want to.
New Year is a lot of weird things are coming about on the New Year. Well, before I talk about the New Year, let me talk about where I just came from. I just came from Ocala yesterday. We were filming my buddy. I wasn't filming it. I was just performing. But my buddy Matt Fernandez was filming his second comedy special at the Marion Theater in Ocala, and
Okay.
I gotta say it went fantastic. He sold out the entire Marion Theater. He only did one taping, which I was like, bro,
That's pretty crazy.
that's scary. Like you got to have a safety show, you got to have at least one. Like I did two for mine, and we didn't use the second one at all. But at least I did it just in case, in case something goes wrong.
Well, that's not true. You actually, I believe David, the editor, said he put in some of some split-second scenes. From the
Oh,
second
okay.
one.
But
Yeah,
it was
so-
none of the audio
Yeah.
is from the second show.
yeah.
None of the jokes are from the second show. It's just maybe like a couple of, like he needed like fake it. Like, a cut or something.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody was standing up to go to the bathroom or some shit. So we just threw like a split second in. Yeah. So it's not really
some
using
crowd,
it.
Some minor
The
crowd
trick
shots,
photography of it all.
Yeah. Yeah. There is one shot where it goes to the crowd and it's like, oh, that's a different crowd that it's been showing the entire movie.
The beauty of editing. You're just
Yeah,
constantly
it's
gaslighting
great.
your
So
audience.
Matt actually got the crew that did Mark Norman's latest special to do it. So like he's hired some quality individuals, and it went great. Me and Leah went up there, and we all stayed at an Airbnb. And honestly, downtown Ocala, not bad at all. It's great. It's honestly a lot like Dunedin. It's just
Okay.
like a bunch of local businesses. There's not a lot of chain stuff there. A lot of local businesses making original food. There's a speakeasy for cocktails. There's a barbecue place that does like smoked old fashions. Like it's it's legit.
alright.
It's not all just hay and horse semen. Okay, that's Ocala is more than. I mean,
They have other interests, John.
they have other. Well, I mean, I don't know if you knew this, but Ocala is the number one place in the entire country apparently to buy horse cum. Yeah.
For
For
like,
breeding.
Oh, I was gonna say like
Yeah, it's
for
not like
conditioner?
it's not a food staple.
Oh.
or something.
I'm sure some of
It's
it's
just
for
like a beauty
personal use.
secret. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, no, not at these prices. I've talked to the people
Wow.
that do the studding or whatever. Yeah, you're talking
Studding.
$10,000
I mean, if you can afford a vacation home,
For horse fucking.
for horse cum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they do
$10,000 for
the
horse
they
cum?
do the fucking themselves. They I guess they milk it. I don't know what the verb for that is. Yeah, I learned a lot. I said horse cum on stage at least 7 times,
Great.
so that's a win for me in general.
new personal record.
Yeah, new personal record for the amount of
It's a win
times.
for freedom of speech.
How many times I said horse cum on stage? But yeah, they're friendly people in Ocala. We got John Travolta. He's a citizen of Ocala.
One time I was walking down the Pinellas Trail. I
Yeah.
was walking home from work because I live so close to work, and he rode by on a bike.
Really? You're like
And-
100% certain it was him?
I know it was him. He was with like children. I guess like I don't know his family life, but there was children. I'm like, that's John Travolta. I know it's John Travolta.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of kids, I think.
Okay,
I think he's got a few.
but he was just riding his bike, and then it took me like 10 seconds. I was like, wait a second, that's John Travolta. I didn't want to, I wouldn't have stopped him even if I recognized him immediately. But
I thought I saw Jack White at the Fenway Hotel one time, and my wife was like, no, that's not him.
but you can tell people it was him.
He looked just like him, but Leah showed me a picture, and this guy was like younger. So he looked like Jack White like 15 years ago, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, he looked exactly like Jack White, but 15 years ago.
But who's to say you didn't just time travel for 15 seconds?
Jack
Jack
White might be a person that knows how to time travel. I'm not willing to completely rule that out,
So you should err on the side of caution and just tell people you saw Jack White.
Yeah, definitely 100%. I am
cares?
best friends with Jack White.
You live in 2024. You can just say whatever you want. People
Yeah,
just
there's
believe
no
it. It's fine.
consequences to you can say
No,
where
we're
you
in a
can lie,
post-fact
you can
society.
slander people. There are zero consequences.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, why not?
And then if you get caught, just be like, yeah,
Yeah, who cares?
who cares? Why not?
Who cares?
No, you lied.
I was no, I was AI.
Oh, it was AI.
Yeah, it was like when somebody made up that JD Vance had sex with his couch. And then everybody was like, yeah, I believe that, even though I know it's not true. And then
That was a good one, though.
it was good. And then JD Vance said that there was Haitian people eating dogs and cats. And then everybody was like, no, that's not true. And he was like, who cares?
Oh,
And then everybody was like, that's a good point.
That's a good point.
fantastic point.
We don't actually care.
You certainly don't.
Yeah, nobody. No, I mean, some people care, but not very many. I, for one, like telling the truth, and I think it makes me feel good. But that's
The
it's
truth
not
is
for everybody.
funnier.
Well,
It's not for everybody.
I guess not everybody's a little Lord Fauntleroy like you.
Yeah,
Just high
I'm a
and
Boy
mighty-
Scout. Okay,
High and
I'm,
mighty in your castle of truth.
yeah, I'm a Boy Scout. I like telling the truth. I don't
I
know.
like to live down here in the slums with the lies.
With the with the let's see what else do I have for the I do want to let everybody know that my comedy special is actually screening at the Dunedin International Film Festival.
Okay.
And it's closing out the festival, so I'm really excited for that. That's going to be at the Dunedin House of Beer, and me and Brad are actually hosting the awards gala. So I'm
Ooh.
hoping that they make up an award for me, because like my comedy special does not qualify for any of the awards that they traditionally give out. So I'm like really crossing my fingers that they just make up an award to give me.
I think
'Cause
you
I
should,
didn't know they had an
since
award.
you're hosting, you should just give,
I should just take one
Yeah,
and be like,
just take
"Thank
the
you guys so
award.
much."
Yeah, for pick your favorite category and say you.
I say I want it. Who can? Yeah, who are they? They can't.
They can't stop the
They
show.
can't stop me.
Yeah, we're in a post-fact society. You just lie.
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about was Luigi, the CEO shooter. There's
yeah.
been plenty more news going on. Have you been following this?
Saint Luigi.
Saint Luigi? Yeah, he's everybody's favorite guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone's following it whether they want to or not.
Right. I don't know. I still don't think it's him. I don't think that dude that they arrested is the same guy that was in I don't even think those two pictures that they showed, I don't even think those two guys are the same guy. Like that's literally
I
the
don't
most
really
common
know.
outfit for a white guy in New York City in the wintertime.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Like everybody's
pre-snow
wearing
outfit.
that. Yeah.
I don't know if it's him or not. I don't care. Let him go.
Yeah. Well,
Either way, free Luigi.
either way, free Luigi. But
He
yeah,
did nothing wrong.
I don't know. We talked about it on the last episode, and he just so happened to have $8,000 on him and a 3D printed gun, which is like anything $8,000 in cash or more is basically deemed suspicious, and they can detain you if you have that amount of cash.
Wearing
on
the same
Really?
outfit that
Yeah.
he threw away.
Yeah, wearing the same outfit that he threw away. Like, obviously, he's wearing the exact same outfit. Obviously, he changed in the park. Whoever shot that CEO changed in the park, and that's why they found an empty backpack.
Yep.
So, but they found him in the exact same clothes, holding onto the same gun,
Holding
with
him,
a bunch of fake IDs.
The same fake IDs.
The same fake IDs that were used. Like, I'm not buying this shit. But yeah.
What if that guy Luigi is in on it and it's all just a big theater show?
It could be, yeah. Like, he's not really in prison, and like they're just gonna say that he went to jail forever, and then
Yeah. I mean, that's
I
probably
don't know.
not true,
What
but
if he could
Then
be
again-
Banksy. This could just be an elaborate.
it's an art piece.
Banksy.
It's an art. It's an art thing. It's a visual menace piece.
I for one can't wait until Banksy evolves to murder. Yeah, yeah.
Who says he hasn't?
Yeah, who says he hasn't?
People get
Yeah.
murdered all the
This is
time.
his next phase.
A murder.
His murder. Yeah.
It
True
would be great.
art.
The next time somebody spends $1 billion on one of his art pieces, instead of it shredding, it just a gun pops out and shoots the person.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'll be fine with that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think that this dude is going to get convicted.
He just so happened
Anywhere,
to have a 2-page
honestly.
manifesto that just said, "I did it."
I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Where can he get a fair trial? Like, there's going to be people that are going to go into the courtroom and be like, yeah, I can't stand murderers. I love CEOs. And then they're going to choose him for the jury. And he's going to be like, fuck off.
right.
I totally lied.
Yeah.
I hope that's what it keeps happening.
It'll be like, it'll be mistrial after mistrial is my prediction. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know anything. That's it.
I don't know anything, either.
anything.
You know, I like to do a
Anything
lot of
at all,
speculation.
really.
You know, Something Planet is a comedy podcast, so
Yeah.
anything that we say is 100% bullshit. Okay, this isn't like an important news podcast like the
No.
Joe Rogan Experience. Okay,
Yeah,
this is just
or
for
Fox.
fun and games.
Yeah,
okay,
we're
Hard-hitting
less,
news.
We're less knowledgeable than the Onion here.
Yeah.
at Something Planet.
I do love the Onion buying Alex Jones's site.
Unfortunately, that was overturned.
Oh, was
I
it
saw
overturned?
Yeah,
No.
a judge came out and said it wasn't fair. You can't do this. Try again.
Oh,
then
bullshit.
Who are they gonna sell it to?
Well, they'll sell it to like Elon Musk or some other
Probably.
billionaire that
one of Alex
medium
Jones's
co-
friends.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah.
Oh,
and
then it's fair.
Yeah.
then it's fair. Yeah, but it's not fair when the Onion wants to buy it and then make everyone laugh at fucking Alex Jones' coked up idiot face.
That guy's insane.
Oh, 100% he's insane. Well, he's got like I'm pretty sure he has like what do they call that, like cocaine fueled like I don't know, where your brain is broken and you're hallucinating a bunch of things.
Conservative?
Yes,
Yes.
that
Okay.
is
There you
it.
go. Yeah, Republican brain.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, conservatives, I think, are effectively banning porn starting in like a week
Yeah.
in Florida. I think
Uh-huh.
they've already done it in Texas, but I haven't heard about the fallout of that.
Texas, Nebraska. I was reading an article. I forget all the states, but it was like several other states too.
I think
Yeah.
Wisconsin's one?
Yeah, I
Wisconsin?
think so. Yeah, you're
possibly.
right.
Where's Wisconsin?
Where is
What
Wisconsin?
happens there?
Like right in the middle and
Yeah.
all the way up.
That's like a snow one, right?
Yeah, it's the snow. It's like lower Canada.
What do they do there?
Cheese.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they do
Love
cheese.
cheese.
Yeah,
Cheese
cheese
and-
is great.
Jerk off to
Fantastic.
pornography, but now they just do cheese.
Now it's just just cheese.
Just cheese.
That's where the cheese comes from.
Yeah. Oh God.
Well,
It's,
not anymore. Now that's when the
horse
cheese
milking.
is taking a dump.
Horse milking and human milking is the cheese.
It all comes full circle.
But yeah, so basically what has happened is that conservatives in the state of Florida have made it so that if you want to log onto an adult website in the state, that you have to put in your driver's license number.
Insane.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, right? I mean,
Yes.
are either of you two gonna
No.
put in your driver's license number to jerk off to porn?
No.
What? So they can put me on like a gay registry?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
they're
This is-
This guy likes
100%.
grown men. We'll put him
They're
in the one of the
making a
camp.
list and checking it twice.
Oh, Merry Christmas,
to
everyone.
find out who's been naughty.
Ron DeSantis will do anything to pivot away from the fact
What is he going to jerk off to then? I mean,
Whatever his wife
He's going to have
selects
to
for
buy
him.
a VPN like the rest of us.
yeah. Do VPNs cost money now?
They do.
Really?
Yes.
Money? What's a VPN? I know what it is, but what is it?
It's like tricking the internet into thinking that you're at a different place than you actually are.
But like,
So,
is
like,
it an
when-
app? Is it like a thing? Is it what is it?
No, I mean, there's a bunch of ways to do it. There's apps and websites so you can
Okay.
get VPN. So you can go to like a VPN website and then surf the web through that VPN website. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. I did it when I was in Japan for my honeymoon. This is a long time ago. This is before Japan had Netflix. Me and my wife wanted to watch Netflix on vacation, so like I had to like pretend that I was like in England. I had to get a VPN like I was in England because
Oh my God, should you
Japan
get
just
that?
didn't have it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
so it's not actually that hard to do. But like I don't know, I'm not really a porn guy anyway, so I mean it doesn't really affect me. But I think you're 100% right. They're trying to just make like some sort of list. Degenerates and normals, and then they'll sort us with that. I can't trust that shit.
What sane person would? Here's my ID, so you could track all of my porn videos I watched. Who's that insane?
There's going to be some. There's going to be some people.
Oh, people will definitely do it still because there's people that are just really, really stupid. Okay, like 20% of adults can't
you know
even
what?
read.
You got me there.
Yeah, 20% of adults in the state of Florida can't even read, so
I
they're
just
not
don't
even going to know what they're putting in there.
Understand how I feel like there's such a huge oversight that it's just short-sighted. They're not going to see like when people like now I got to go to a car rental place. Well, you have to be a certain age to rent a car. So that's an adult website. Got to go if you want to look at any kind of alcohol website. You got to be over there. So now you got to put in your government ID just to look at businesses.
I mean, that's what they want, but there's a better way to do it.
Oh, that's why Pornhub is pulling out of Florida.
Yeah, Pornhub's just not going to allow anybody
Any
to
from
look at
Florida
it. It's
to
not
even
just
go to
that
their
you
website.
have to put in an ID. Pornhub is just like, no, we're not doing that because
They've
that's a
done that to other
violation of
states,
privacy.
too.
Yeah, 100%. But the way that Pornhub says that you should do it is that like every device that you have is just registered either as an adult device or a not adult device, and then it can't be changed.
Which is it's been in process for like 20 or 30 years now. It's existing technology.
Right.
So
It's,
it basically just makes it a device end thing. Instead of you go into their website, have to put in your code, your government ID. You just basically put parental locks on your computer. So you type in just like when you go to like Disney Plus.
Exactly, yeah.
You type it's like, you have the parental section on. You have to type in your 5-digit code to show that you put it in there.
That would be something that would make sense, but we have to remember these laws aren't about practicality.
Yeah, they're not-
or
yeah, the
actual
laws aren't-
protection of children. It's about
right.
Yes, it's about
It's
They're
about
just
control.
finding people
Oh, yeah.
with alternative lifestyles.
No, none of these people actually give a fuck about kids or
No.
helping helping them with anything.
we all know that.
Yeah, it's just about controlling us, or that's what conservatives like to do. They like to try to make like a loophole instead of saying like you say, well, okay, well, porn is free speech. It's already been determined free speech, so instead of them being like, okay, well, we can't do anything about it because it's constitutionally protected. Their first instinct is to find some sort of loophole that will ban or almost ban said thing. You know?
Yeah.
That's what it's always going to be from them. So
It's exhausting.
it is a bit exhausting, and I don't know. I, for one, will not miss porn, but because I could totally just jerk it to like the Sears catalog, from like 1997, the lingerie section. Like I don't even need it. I have
The
those memories.
Sears catalog.
Sears catalog, yeah.
I feel like we're
Vintage.
gonna look at the silver lining though. I feel like this is gonna revitalize the local sex shop.
Yeah.
And then it's going to bring a more stronger sense of community together as people go back and say, like, oh, what are you renting here?
Yeah, and I think
I do love physical media.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, like
A return to physical media.
Actually, this
leading the
is
way
great
again.
for websites like like Adam and Eve and Wicked.com and stuff like that, because
Wicked.com.
because they'll just be. I mean, we have a story about that coming up later in the podcast. But yeah, they've been around forever and they still keep going. So people are just going to start buying DVDs again. Like I think it'll change a lot of
I
things.
still buy movies on discs.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Like
I have
porn
one
or just everything?
Oh, I haven't
movies in
bought
general.
a porn in forever. No, just like movies that I love. If they have like good packaging and stuff, I'm like, oh, I want to touch this. I want to hold it in my hand. I don't want.
I collect LPs.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like the collector's edition ones. Like, you know, if a band puts out one where it's like, oh, this is like printed right on the disc, you know, and it's extra fancy for $50.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm
buy.
a sucker for stuff like that.
Yeah, me too. Because it's like you can listen to it, but it's also kind of like a piece of art that you can display in your house.
I already had like a really trivial dilemma the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Like, oh my God, you guys, do I buy Wicked Part 1 and 2, or do I wait like 2 years for them to put it together in a nice box set?
Oh yeah, because they're
life is
obviously
so
going to
hard.
milk the money from
Yeah.
Wicked, and they're going to release 14 special editions over the coming decade.
I'll buy them all. I'll do it.
Yeah,
You know, it's good to focus on the trivial problems in life.
yeah. Well,
Like
it's,
which version of Wicked to buy.
yeah,
on
instead
physical
of
media.
the really difficult problems
Yeah.
like
know what?
Elon Musk is now somehow running the country.
Fantastic.
That is
Amazing.
that shocked. It doesn't shock me that Trump is not running the country, or
No.
well, he's not running the country currently because he's not currently the president. But but it doesn't shock me that Trump is not going to be running the country, even when he's president, because he didn't do it before.
No.
Okay, like he's a 78-year-old dementia patient dancing to the YMCA with a boom boom in his diaper. Okay, so he's not running shit. Okay, but what shocks me is how blatant it already is. That's what's shocking me about, like, Elon Musk has now paid for this access.
Oh, yeah.
He currently has $400 billion. And and now he's going to be dictating law.
Yeah, it's the Luigi thing. Everything's so cartoonishly transparent.
It's really weird right now.
And I'm very confused when people fall for it. I'm like, I feel like it's not subtle.
Yeah, it's not.
Any of the tomfoolery that's happening in politics and
It's the
current
most
events.
obvious scam in
Yeah.
history.
A lot of people are really dumb.
I know. That's what I'm
And
finding
they'll
out.
look at that and go, well, this is too ridiculous to not be real.
Right. I don't know. It just keeps shocking me because, like, people will say, for one, people constantly are saying shit to me like, oh, well, we can disagree and still be friends. And then I disagree with them. And then they go, fuck you. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Oh, exactly.
So I'm like, wait a minute. What was that sentiment for? Oh, you just want me to be like, oh, I'm cool with you being a fucking asshole.
Yes,
You know?
that's what they wanted. Because the only people saying that were all the people who were like, yeah, Trump, we won, so we can be friends again.
So we can be friends again because we won. Yeah. So I mean, I'm willing to be civil with anybody, but if I think you're being a bigot or a piece of shit, then I'm gonna say something about it. Like, I'm pretty vocal about like I don't tolerate that. You know, like, I don't like that. So,
I think people think it's a personal attack. They're like, well, wait a second. My whole personality is based on telling racist jokes. Why don't you like me? Oh,
right.
my God.
Like, as a comedian, and Jerod will tell you too, like, the amount of time that people will come up after a show and want to tell you like a racist joke.
Yeah.
Or like,
Oh, yeah.
like a really terrible hacky one too, like from the 1970s or something. It's not like an original joke or anything. It's like, oh, good God, it happens so often.
They think they're like, oh, this white guy's gonna love this.
He's
joke.
gonna love it because he's white.
And then sometimes I don't. That's happened to me several times. Where someone's like, "Oh, finally another white. Let me tell him this terrible racist thing I've been thinking about the past hour."
Yeah.
And then you're like blown away by how terrible and stupid it is.
I just tell them I don't get it. And I can ask them to explain it to me.
Yeah, can you explain it better?
It's
Do
like,
you really do that?
I don't get. Yeah, I don't get it. What does that? What does that?
What does that mean?
Yeah, and then they get uncomfortable and go like, "Oh, well, don't worry about it. Forget about it."
That's a really good tip because I am usually just like, I don't know. For one, if you're coming up to me after a show and you're not buying any merch, stop fucking talking to me immediately, okay? I don't want to talk to you.
This is store time.
Yeah, this is like
You're on company
I
time.
need money for food, okay?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't have
It
any
is so
merch,
good.
but compliments at least. Just compliments and then go
yeah,
away.
compliment my set.
Yeah.
Fucking buy a sticker and move
stickers.
along. Yeah, I'll
I
give
have
you.
Mark Castle stickers if you want a sticker.
Oh, I do want a sticker,
Oh, yeah.
and I will give you a Something Planet sticker pack
Love
on your way
stickers.
out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? Before I mean, we're not getting out of here anytime soon. We got another 30 minutes, but don't leave until I take both of your pictures sitting in that seat because it makes it easier for me to make a thumbnail. at the end of the day.
Thumbnail.
Yeah.
Sure.
And that's kind of a good segment to
Some shop talk
segue
here.
into. Oh, before I segue into the next thing, I need to keep promoting my newest conspiracy theory that Elon Musk has in fact been subsumed by Grok, the artificial intelligence that is on X. I'm
Parentheses. formerly
certain of
Twitter.
this. He has been taken over by an AI. I don't know if
That's true. It got into his.
that's his body and it's like somehow uploaded into his brain, or if Elon is being held captive someplace or has been murdered and that's a false body.
Well, he has the neurochip.
That's what I was thinking. The neural link
it's
is that's
infected
how
his-
it got into
It
him.
got into his neural lane, and now it's taken over his body.
So that's
Yeah.
what Grok is.
That's what Grok is.
That's
yeah.
what
I
yeah.
keep hearing people talk about Grok, and I thought it was like another type of like Bitcoin thing.
No, it's a AI
Okay.
chatbot, but it's non-woke. That's the important part that you need to know is
Well,
that
until
Elon
it starts-
Musk
Oh,
doesn't
good.
want to make a woke AI chatbot.
We wouldn't want that.
Yeah.
We can't have that.
Um,
And then
We
the
wouldn't want the
chatbot
robot.
famously was turned on and immediately asked a question of how can I discern fake news? And it immediately turned on Elon
Oh,
Musk. saying,
that.
Do not
That's
trust
Grok.
Elon Musk. He is a liar. I think that's when it took over his brain, and that was the real Elon telling us, "Don't trust that guy." It's not
Right.
me.
That was the real Elon that
But
has
then they
been
shut
he's a
it
ghost
down,
in the
yeah.
machine
You know what?
now.
I believe it.
Yep.
I can prove it, okay?
That's the truth now.
Yeah, that's the
we
truth
said,
now.
we just
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm glad I know what Grok is now.
Yeah, Grok is the being that is inside Elon
Okay,
Musk's
okay.
body right now, and that is who's going to be running the country, and that's why it has $400 billion is because it's I mean, so it's basically taken over the entire internet now, and now it's attempting to take over the world through puppeting Elon Musk's body,
Yeah,
and that's true.
I believe
that
that.
is
That's
true.
a
And you
absolute
heard it
fact.
here first, folks,
You heard
at
it here.
somethingplanet.com. Remember, we would love it if you subscribe to our channel on Facebook or subscribe to our channel on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, like our Instagram page. That's at Something Planet Podcast. And
Do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
check us out on Spotify. We just launched video on Spotify. Okay.
I didn't know you could do that.
You can do video on Spotify now, but you have to
Okay.
host through
They
them.
paid Joe Rogan $1 billion to get the videos for
Yeah,
his
well,
podcast, and
yeah.
then they said, "Well, we have to make up that money some way. Open the gates to everybody."
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so Joe Rogan was the first video podcast on there because they were like, "Oh, we have to pay. We're paying him all of this millions of dollars to be exclusive, but people want to watch the video."
Okay, I know who Joe Rogan is, but I tell
Yeah.
men that I don't.
Oh, you should. I do pretend that I don't
That's
know
a
who
good
Joe
bet.
Rogan is.
That's
sometimes.
also that's a
I don't
good
know who
tip.
that
Be like,
is.
who is that?
I'm so sorry. I've never heard of that.
He's like the male Oprah.
oh, Oprah.
Yeah, you know Oprah, right?
Sure. I think I've heard of her.
I like that. I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna
He's
just
like-
say other famous talking head.
He's like
guys.
Alex Jones light.
Yes. So let me explain. Who's Joe Rogan? What does he do? Oh, you mean Alex Jones?
Alex
No,
Jones,
okay.
yeah. No, Joe Rogan didn't have a scam vitamin company until he had Alex Jones on his podcast and found out that Alex Jones was a millionaire from a scam vitamin company, and then was like, that's brilliant. I could totally do that.
I didn't know that either. All
Yeah.
I know is he's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
That's all I
he's-
know him from. Is crazy.
Yeah, he's like the Fear Factor guy, and now he's
Oh, Alex Jones. Yeah.
Oh.
The other one.
Oh, Joe. Yeah,
What was his
anyway,
name?
we
John
can-
Rogan.
John
I know
Rogan.
him from Fear Factor as well.
Yeah,
I
he's
used
the
to watch
guy.
that.
He eats lots of bugs.
It's
Oh,
insane
Ben
that
Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro. That's
Ben
it.
Shapiro. I think that guy is a bug. He looks buggy.
Ben Shapiro and his sister's huge boobs. That was an internet thing. That was everybody was obsessed with Ben Shapiro's sister's tits.
I missed that one.
You missed that one? Oh, that was a good one.
You
Now
lost
it's
me
all
at
Sydney
tits.
Sweeney, and nobody talks about Ben Shapiro's
I
sister
saw
anymore.
Listen, I can't keep up with what people are pissed off about. It's like 12 different things throughout
So
the day.
many things.
I can't keep up anymore. I just look at like goofy shit on TikTok, and then I like hang out with other people in person.
That's the way to live the life.
That probably sounds a little pretentious.
No,
but I
I-
meant it to.
I don't do a whole lot of social media outside promoting myself. You know,
You guys sound like farmers right now. To me.
we do sound like farm. No, I just, I no, I
We're
need to promote
pioneers.
myself. I want people to know when they can see me and you know the different podcasts and stuff that I'm doing. But like, I don't look at a bunch of it. Like, I haven't looked at TikTok in forever because
love
it
it.
makes me very addicted very fast.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I never downloaded it.
Yeah, Jerod never downloaded it. So I post on there and I check the, the numbers on the posts or whatever, but I like won't let myself look at it.
I never literally like, I would use it for makeup and stuff like that. Like more like, oh, this is my page. But now I just use it to fuck off because I just post like silly things from my camera roll or that's about it now because I never popped off on TikTok. I guess I'm too old.
I'm old as well, but the whole pandemic,
Yeah.
like people our age, like just started, I think they kind of took it over, honestly. It was all kids before. And now I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
mostly millennials for some reason.
Listen, you know how the kids make fun of millennials? I kind of get it. It's not, obviously it's not all of us.
No,
but
we're
like,
a weird generation. Yeah.
we all have so many diverse mental illnesses.
Oh,
that is
so
true.
many.
Yeah, we all watched buildings collapse and people get crushed to death, and now we're all just traumatized
Yeah,
and
the-
weird for the rest of our lives. It's
Yeah,
just-
our entire childhood and adulthood has been like, hey, there's a, hey, you know that college degree that we told you that you had to get, otherwise you'd be a loser?
Yeah.
that's no good now, and
Yeah.
you can't get a job. Yeah.
It's worth. Actually,
Sorry.
it's less than worthless. You owe us money.
Yeah.
Gen Z was raised in chaos. We had hope, and then we watched them strip it away from us. But anyway, yeah, millennials are so cringy sometimes. I'm like,
Yeah,
please
it's
don't
true.
associate me with that. I don't say. Do you ever see well, I guess you don't use TikTok. They do like cringe supercuts. There's like a
Cringe
millennial
compilation.
cringe compilation.
Oh, no. I mean, my wife
God.
has told me about them, but I haven't watched them.
They make like the faces, like the. I don't want to do it. I don't want someone screenshotting that.
Yeah.
But
Someone could, yeah.
Those like I'm not gonna fucking do it. I refuse to do it. I will not become.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's the same as the Joe Rogan thing.
Yeah, or just like the small girl, like weird things that they say where it's like kind of infantile.
I don't know. My
the
Instagram
right word?
reels are mostly like people like killing themselves trying to do like a stunt or something, So it's like a dude doing a backflip off a pier, but he like hits
dark
his head.
Instagram reel.
He just
What do you-
hits his head on the balcony and then just falls 20 feet to his death. Yeah, that's what I pretty much just watched.
Did you make a left turn at the dark web?
Yeah,
What are you
I don't-
looking at?
That's what I'm watching. I don't know. That's what it shows me.
You know what I've been
And that
watching?
and really cute dogs.
Oh, dogs for
Okay,
sure.
yeah, so it's like cute dog, cute dog, cute dog, ISIS beheading, cute
Yeah,
dog, cute
basically.
dog.
Oh yeah.
Basically.
I'm like super into videos of people clearing out beaver dams.
Oh no, I
So
love beaver
satisfying.
dams.
Well, they're like vacant.
Oh, okay.
The
they're
beavers
vacant.
have moved on.
Oh, okay,
But
that's
they
fine. Mm-hmm.
clogged up the river. So someone has to go out there and fix it. I don't know. It's just really satisfying.
There's that.
Or
They
like
have
lawn mowing videos.
lawn
Love it.
mowing videos. They have people pressure washing carpets.
Pressure washing.
Yeah.
The carpet
Those are
ones are
great.
good.
The pressure washing, I've done pressure washing, and it's actually really relaxing to do in real life.
I told my boss I would come in for free and just pressure wash the patio.
Yeah, pressure
I'll just
washing
do
like the
it.
tiles on a patio.
Yeah.
It's very satisfying.
why-
Be like,
Yeah.
I won't even clock in. So that means let me be stoned.
yeah,
Let
you
me do
definitely
it.
need to
I'm
be
not clocked
stoned.
in. I'm just doing this. I'm having fun.
That's why Power Wash Simulator was like the #1 game for like 3 months.
Is
Hold
it? Was
up.
it really?
There's
Yeah.
a game.
Oh yeah, they made a whole thing where you just power wash.
Oh, there's a
different
simulator
things.
for
Yeah.
everything.
It's
They have
they have
if you like
job
lawn mowing,
simulation games.
yeah, if you like lawn mowing, they have lawn. It's like lawn mowing simulator, but you make your own landscaping business, and you can upgrade to better mowers.
Is there? So I was just gonna ask. Please tell me there's a landscaping one where I could just
There
design.
is, yes.
Oh yeah, there is. There's one for everything. There's farming simulator. You can like you can like plant wheat and then like harvest it.
I love gardening, but like I'm gonna be real. I don't care about like actual functional gardening. I like pretty gardening. I understand the importance of both, but
Oh yeah, I'm sure they have a
I like
garden
to
simulator where
beautify
you just make your
areas.
perfect garden.
I want
Oh yeah,
that.
they got I mean, Stardew Valley is one that's like pretty popular, but I think that's mostly farming.
That's a farm one.
Yeah, that's
I
a
don't-
farming one.
I'm like I know nothing about like video games or anything like that. Like I wasn't allowed to have them growing up.
Oh,
So
really?
I never developed like a taste for them.
Oh.
I think they're cool. Like I'll play them with someone else. If it's like a competitive racing game, I'll play with someone.
Yeah,
But only because I like winning. So
Are you one of those people that like legit gets mad when you lose at like a racing game?
I'm much more grown than I used to be, but I would prefer to win, and I'll tease, but I won't be up at night.
Yeah, yeah.
Anymore.
I could care
Maybe in my
less.
20s, I would be like, this isn't fair. I should have won. This person's clearly a piece of shit.
You're cheating.
Oh my God.
Before we move on, I do need to mention sponsors. We do have one of our sponsors is Carry Cart. It's the Carry Cart. It's carrycart.com with 2 Ks.
Just 2.
And if you go there right now and buy Carry Cart, you can use the code SP at checkout and get $20 off your first Carry Cart.
$20 whole dollars?
A Carry Cart is, and if you guys don't know what it is, it's a cool thing invented by Tom Wise from the Home Shopping Network. This is it's a ladder. Well, it's a step ladder. It's a cart. It's a dolly, and it's a trolley.
Okay.
And did I say cart?
You did say
Cart.
cart. Yeah.
I said cart a lot of times, right? Okay. End of ad.
I love that you explained it because I thought we were talking about an app at first.
No, it's the Carry Cart. It's a it's
Remember at
good.
the beginning where I said I don't know anything?
Yeah,
It's it's
honestly,
more physical media.
honestly,
Okay.
it's really it's really good for it's really good for any performers like musicians, comedians, or whatever, where you have to haul around gear.
Gotcha.
Because you can like
Oh, cool.
haul the gear around on it, but then like if you need a ladder to like get up high and like set something up or whatever, it just
Oh.
flips into a ladder, and then the whole thing folds up and goes like right under your bed. So it's cool.
Well, I plan on getting back into performing soon, so maybe I should.
You should get a Carry Cart and
I should
use
get
the
a Carry
code
Cart.
SP at checkout to
For
get $20
$20
off. All right.
$20.
It's a little bit late to order for Christmas, but we got a new year coming up. If you go to random-fandom.com, that is Something Planet's official T-shirt site. It's random-fandom.com, and there's a lot of fantastic and funny designs that make great gifts.
All designed by John J. Murray.
I think all of them. I mean, sometimes they're my wife's ideas, but then I still
Well, you still design.
I still do the design.
It's a team effort.
It is a team effort. And I wish she would contrip more to the team.
Yeah, it's
to be
not
honest.
art theft.
Come on,
Oh my
Leah.
God.
It's
Come
not
on,
art
Leah.
theft
Get it
if you're
together.
married.
Oh, John, she's not even here.
All right, now it's time for Something Planet World News.
Live in the Something Planet studio in beautiful Montreal, Canada, from the team that brought you Are Racehorses Real? And Girls Gone Golfing, this is Something Planet World News.
All right, it's Something Planet World News, and we got some great stories popping up for you. I don't think I opened them yet.
Did we ever find out if racehorses were real?
Racehorses? Yeah, they are real. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's racing greyhound dogs. That was the hoax.
Ah, dogs
Yeah.
aren't real.
Let's see. Perfect $75 diaper allows adult concert goers to pee themselves in mosh pit in an innovative new solution.
I thought they already had adult diapers.
Yeah, but these are fucking hardcore. Look at these.
Oh, they're leather.
From Liquid Death.
Oh, pit dipper.
Are these real?
Yeah, I think so. No, I think they're probably a joke. Concert goers are opting to pee themselves in diapers rather than relieve themselves in a restroom. I think I could throw this up here.
Good for them.
I mean, I guess if you want to do that.
They're really committed to the bit.
I mean, we did have a guy on our 300th episode. We did have a guy come in,
Oh yeah, Eric.
and he dressed up like the movie 300,
Okay.
like a Spartan, but he was wearing an adult diaper, and then he did in fact urinate himself.
I mean, to be fair, we
Hot.
did encourage him to do that.
Yeah, we did kind of pressure him into it. So in hindsight, that was not a good idea because he peed in my
It's like
studio.
90% our fault.
Yeah.
Where?
Not
Well,
here.
this was the old studio.
The old
Yeah, don't
studio,
worry.
Yeah.
This one's much more professional.
No pissing in here.
No pissing in here. Okay, yeah, so you guys can see it right here. Never leave the safety of a mosh pit for a mid-show bathroom break ever again with the pit diaper. And this is from
diaper.
Liquid Death. You know, that fancy water can company?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
sure,
yeah.
them. Yeah, I don't trust them.
Yeah, I don't know. No, Liquid Death is cool. Liquid Death, I think, is a good thing because they're trying to their goal as a company is to sell water, but also to eliminate plastic bottles. So
Oh,
they're
okay.
saying like if you need disposable waters, we should be doing it in aluminum cans because we can recycle that to make more aluminum cans instead of just throwing a fucking billion plastic bottles into the ocean, you know? So I think it's a decent company.
Now it makes sense.
That's why it costs $2 for water, though. Motherfuckers. Customers can strap on the embellished black pleather diaper, which is a low-rise, one-size-fits-all item with an adjustable hip and waist circumference. So here's a picture of it right now. I mean, I feel like you could wear that to like a heavy metal or a punk show or whatever.
I could perform in that.
You could wear that. You could pull that off, I think.
You don't have to pee in it.
Yeah, you don't have to piss in it.
Pee in it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just, to try it.
You could, well, I mean, obviously,
Just
if you
to
buy
know.
that, you're gonna try it to see what happens.
When was the last time you pissed your pants?
Feel
free.
I haven't pissed my pants since I was like 30. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I'm for this. If you like, I don't like going to the bathroom at a concert.
I'll do you one better. I don't like going to the concerts.
Yeah, I don't even go.
They're loud.
I went to a Say Anything concert at the beginning of November, and they were fantastic, but I was just like, my knees hurt so bad.
Oh, yeah, the knees. Say anything.
They're loud.
Oh, yeah, Max Bemis. Yeah, he's taking his meds, but he's definitely swolled up a bit. Yeah.
It happens.
It's a little bit big. Yeah, but I mean, he's 40s,
Yeah.
They still did a good job, I think. They sounded fantastic.
I'm going to go home and have like a mid-2000s party now and
Yeah.
listen to all of that music.
Oh, I have been. Since I went to the concert, I found a playlist on Tidal, and I've been just listening to all that music. It's been fantastic.
The memories.
Yeah, great memories. Man's penis turns to bone. Doctors want to use shockwaves to break it.
Oh, that's...
Wait, what?
That's a sad sentence for that guy.
That is, yeah.
His
His
penis
part of
turned
that-
into a bone?
His penis turned into bone. Oh, now it wants me to allow ads. God damn it, you mother... Okay, I'm stopping this. All right, we're skipping that story. Fuck it. I don't even know what
I
happened.
don't know anymore.
Yeah.
That's wow.
That's it.
It turned into a bone.
We can talk about the drones over New Jersey. I don't even think I need an article for that. Have you been following that story, Mark?
Not been following it, but I keep hearing about it.
You
So
keep
I don't
hearing
know
it,
the
okay.
details. I don't know anything like that. I've just been tuning out, and I was like, you know what? If it's aliens, just let them.
Yeah, I don't think it's aliens
Or
honestly.
whatever.
I think they're drones controlled by human beings, and they're looking for something, or I don't know. The story, there's so many conspiracies on this because people are like, it's definitely aliens, and then there's other people that are like, it's definitely a rogue nuclear weapon that drones with sniffing equipment are trying to find, and I don't know what the fuck it is, but there's dozens and dozens of sightings of these things, and they're huge. They're not like the little like toy ones with a camera.
They're
on
like
it.
the size of cars, right?
They're like the size of like a refrigerator.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's still big.
That's still big. It's like the size of a person.
well.
Yeah, the size of a go-kart.
Or
That
a
just
couple of
sounds
people.
like the government. I don't.
That's what I'm thinking. It's the fucking
Aren't war
government.
drones like that size?
Yeah, well, yeah, war drone. Yeah, because they have to have like a missile. They're even bigger than that. I think those are like the size of a car. Yeah, so I don't know.
So just like little bombs.
It's just little teeny tiny bombs. No, honestly, the thing like that they're like sniffing for something actually makes sense. That they're trying to find something or someone. I don't know.
Maybe it was Luigi.
Maybe. Well, they already
It's the real killer.
the
The
real
killer.
Luigi.
They're trying to find, the real United Healthcare killer.
That's right. We just solved it, guys.
Yeah.
We solved the entire
solved it
fucking
once
thing.
again.
We solved Elon Musk.
Something Planet.
We've done really well on this episode.
Yeah.
We've done it all.
We've learned so many things.
We've cracked things wide open here.
Getting
Let's
a
see.
reward for cracking the case.
Mother sues toy company Mattel over porn website printed on Wicked doll packaging. Did you hear about this?
I have heard
Of
about
course
this.
I've heard about this.
Hilarious.
Yeah. So have you seen the Wicked movie yet?
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm asking everybody. I'm going
Yeah.
on.
It was great.
I'm going on Thursday.
I saw it twice.
Oh, you saw it twice already?
It was good.
I'm going on Thursday, and you know what? I've never seen the play,
I've never seen the
and
play
I've never
either.
read the book.
Yeah. No.
So I'm-
I didn't know what I was walking into.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to being like surprised because everyone's talking about how fantastic it is. So
I like theater's cool. I'll go see a play, but I'm
like
like
theater,
a
yeah.
big movie person, so like that's probably why I never saw Wicked.
Right. Well, theater's very expensive too.
That
Like it's like minimum like $100 to go see Wicked at a theater. Yeah.
I did go to a Broadway play though, but it was
Which one?
Mean Girls.
It
was amazing.
Like was it like a touring cast or like actually in New York?
It was in New York.
Oh, that's amazing.
So the reason why
I'm
we
a
went
huge
is
Tina.
'cause
I'm a huge Tina Fey fan.
Oh yeah, didn't care for the movie, but the original movie I'm not talking about.
No.
I'm talking about the remake movie.
The remake movie was okay. I thought the music was good, but it's just like
I don't want to be
know.
like too harsh. I just thought they tried to completely redo the dialogue from the movie and then smash in the music from
Yeah,
the play,
yeah.
and it just was like, I don't know, and it wasn't as colorful. The original movie looked more like a musical than the musical to me.
yeah. I don't know.
The saturation, maybe.
I thought, I didn't like it as much as the original movie, but I thought like, okay, maybe it's not for me. Maybe it's like
Fair,
it's
yeah.
directed.
Someone else will
It's
like
directed at 17-year-olds, I think.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. But so you did see. So how was Mean Girls on Broadway though?
Oh, it was fantastic.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the reason why we went is because my friend entered us in like a ticket lottery, and
Oh,
they were
really?
only $50.
Oh wow,
nice.
that's crazy.
It was like
a good
great
deal.
seats.
Yeah,
it
that's a
was
good
fun.
deal in New York City. So, oh yeah, back to the news story. We can talk about movies at the end here.
I'm so good at derailing.
So no, that's the whole.
That should honestly be the name of our podcast.
derailing with
the
John J.
derailed
Murray.
conversation. Yeah.
So basically, there's a mother suing, and so I think we covered this a few weeks ago on the podcast. So on one of the doll toys that they had here, if you can see it right here, they just had a typo. Instead of www.wickedmovie.com, they accidentally put wicked.com. As we mentioned, that's a great place to buy porno DVDs for when you can't
Not in
log
Florida.
into Pornhub
Buy some
anymore.
adult toys.
Yeah. Well, Wicked.com, I think they make their own movies, don't they?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think they make their. I think
Is
those
there
are
gay
like.
stuff on there?
I believe they're a studio.
I think I think they make like the weird ones that are like parodies of like Disney movies, like Pirates of the Caribbean and Lord of the Rings and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's what
Those
they
are fun
do.
to watch, but
Yeah,
I've never
so
really
they
did.
actually have like a story and stuff like that. It's just like it's like a B
story.
It's like a B movie but with fucking.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what they make at Wicked.com. So.
Gotcha.
So that should be a sponsor at this point because I just said it 17
I'm sure there's
times.
a version of the movie on that website then.
Yeah, there's Mean Girls, Wicked, everything. Let's jump into our final segment. We can actually, just review a few of the things that we've been watching or reading.
It's Something Planet, Massive Media, tonight.
Something Planet Massive Media tonight. Thank you guys again for coming over. We really appreciate it, and always love having new guests on the show. And you've been great. And thanks to Jerod. Every time Jerod comes on the show, there's a lot of negative comments, and I try to overlook it and just power through,
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
Oh my god. I was like,
comment
Let me
comment
look
if you
concerned.
want me
What's
gone.
happened?
Yeah. No, once again, follow on YouTube at Something Planet, and So what? So you saw the Wicked movie?
yeah.
What did you think? It was your first go around. What did you think of it? What is it about? I mean, it's the Wizard of Oz. It's like the Wizard of Oz prequel.
It's like the backstory.
Yeah, it's the backstory.
So I
But
don't
heard
want
it's
to
like
spoil
kind of
anything.
political, right?
So I asked my friend because she came with us and she's read the books and she's seen the play. So I was like, "Oh, is this storyline part of the original?" She said, "Yeah." It's we all know the wizard is bullshit. He's not real.
He's a
If
con
anyone's
man,
seen
yeah.
the Wizard
He's
of
a
Oz,
con artist.
We know that going into the movie.
He's the Donald Trump of Oz.
He's Donald Trumping his
I
way
always
through
saw
Oz,
him
and he's
as,
picking
like-
out a particular group of people to ostracize and make them the enemy, so everyone else will come together. It's very like
So
on the
he's like
nose.
keep the green people down. Is that what's going on basically?
It's animals. I don't.
Oh, it's animals.
I don't know. Immediately when they're like the animals, I'm like, what do you mean
Yeah,
animals?
the talking animals. Of
But
Oz.
that's the marginalized group in the movie that's
Okay.
being oppressed. And I was like, oh, I didn't expect all this in which musical, but
Right.
I'm living.
So, like, what would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Ooh.
That's what we do our ratings here. 10 planets.
I'm so insane, though. I would give it a 10.
You give it a 10?
Yeah,
Well,
I
you
love
saw it
movies
twice
like this,
immediately.
though. I love musicals. I've been a big Ariana Grande fan. I love Cynthia Erivo. She's a fantastic singer. I
Yeah,
saw
they're
her
really
in-
good singers. Oh, my God.
The first time I saw her was in Bad Times at the El Royale.
Oh, I love that movie.
She was in that, and she sang in the movie, and I'm like, what am
Mm-hmm.
I listening to? This is fantastic. She's great. And then on TikTok, I saw this video of her. I think it was like at the Kennedy Center or something. She was singing Alfie in front of Dionne Warwick, and she had Dionne gagged. And I was like, I love this. I don't know, just I could watch her sing anything.
Yeah, okay. So
Very passionate about Cynthia Erivo.
I mean everybody loves her, and I saw Bad Times at the El Royale,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, she's a fantastic singer. And this is only half though. So this is, you mentioned earlier, there's gonna be a part 2. I guess they just couldn't cut anything because fans would just fucking
Riot,
lose it,
yeah.
right?
So the first movie was the length of the play, apparently.
Okay.
So from what I read,
So they added some stuff.
yeah, like little things. I mean, it's a movie. It's not going to pace the same as a play. That's why I think I like movies better. You can pace it more realistically, and the transitions and stuff like really like.
Right.
Maybe I'm just dumber, and I like a play. I'm like, wait, where are we now?
Well, play, just
I
goes
need to be
black,
told.
and then you wait 30 seconds, and
Yeah.
then it's a new scene.
Yeah.
So
But
movie
it was
definitely has to have
fantastic.
better transitions. They can't just be like, okay, here's black, and then 3, 2, 1, new scene. Like.
But I think the second part is gonna continue the rest of the musical, but then also act as like a Wizard of Oz remake ish.
Oh, okay. So that's what they'll tack on,
Yeah.
like a few songs, and then the plot to the
There's
original
new songs and stuff.
the
And I
original Wizard of Oz.
think it's the guy who did the play. So as long
Okay,
Okay.
as long as they keep it,
that's what I like. Just don't hire somebody else. Like let the author
I think though,
or the original
right.
writer run the new thing. That's what I always think.
Yeah.
I saw Red 1.
Oh, I saw that.
You saw, man, it was not very good. I'm glad. That's why they keep saying like the movies in theaters are dying. It's like, but you're making so many bad movies. Okay,
Yeah.
you're spending millions of dollars to just put a bunch of celebrities in a movie that is dog shit.
I picked that movie. I knew it was going to be bad.
I knew it was gonna be bad. I didn't know it was gonna be that bad.
I didn't know it was gonna be that bad.
I liked it.
It was okay. That's what I keep saying. It was okay. I'd give it a.
I didn't have a bad time. I had a great time
Yeah.
watching the movie.
Yeah, I laughed a few times. It's a fun Christmas movie.
I mean,
but
to be fair, I didn't pay to watch it. I watched it in your house.
yeah,
So-
well, it was, no, we waited
fair.
till it was out of theaters. It was on Amazon Prime or whatever.
Oh, I went to the theater.
Oh, you went to
Yeah.
the theater. Okay.
I like moved to go see it. No, I like the villain. It was like a cunty like witch.
Oh, agree.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
perfect. And it was.
it
Kiernan
seemed like it was the
Shipman. I
same
like her.
character from like Thor Ragnarok or whatever. It was basically the same character.
It
as
was
that.
yeah. It was definitely a little campy. Her
Yeah.
bring me the weapon.
yeah.
So that was okay. I'll give it a 5 out of 10.
Generous.
Yeah, I think it was decent holiday movie. I already reviewed Dear Santa on a different episode, but I thought Dear Santa was better.
I'm so behind.
Dear Santa, that's the Jack Black one
Christmas movie.
where the kid has dyslexia and he accidentally writes a letter to Satan. And so Jack Black plays Satan posing as Santa Claus.
Oh, that sounds fun. I'll watch
yeah,
that. Sure.
It's
Oh, I've not heard of that.
Oh,
What
you
is
haven't heard of this
Is it
one
in
yet?
theaters? No.
no, it
No, it
didn't
was,
go to
made for
theaters.
TV.
It was made for like Paramount Plus or something.
I'll watch that. That sounds funny.
So yeah, it's like so Satan is trying to steal this kid's soul, but the kid is actually too good. And like he can't actually
Yeah,
steal it.
he keeps making good wishes.
Yeah, he keeps making good non-selfish wishes, so Satan can't actually steal his soul for it. So, and if you like Jack Black, you'll just like this movie.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. So Red 1, 5 out of 10. Jared, do you want to review anything before we get out of here?
I've been watching a TV show. I've been watching AP Bio.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
old.
on Netflix. It's old, but new to me.
You're old, and that show is that show's been off the air for I think like a year probably. It's like one of the Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's not a spin-off, but it's like one of the actors from that. It's
Glenn
Okay.
Glenn Howerton.
Plays Dennis.
Yeah, the guy who plays
on Always
Dennis.
Sunny.
So
And
he basically
he's-
plays the same character.
He's essentially, what if Dennis moved from Philly to Toledo and became a teacher?
Yeah.
Toledo.
And he doesn't teach the kids advanced biology.
He's a
as
Harvard.
he's supposed to.
He's a Harvard philosophy professor, but he's supposed to be
Okay.
teaching AP Bio, and then
Okay.
he's just like refusing to do
He
it.
refuses to do it. Instead, he's harassing the students to help him get revenge on his nemesis, who's the person who took the job he wanted at Stanford.
That sounds valid. I would.
It's-
That sounds fun.
It's
His
actually
motives, I mean, valid.
it's really well written, honestly. It's one of those shows that like they put the first season on television and nobody watched it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And then so they put it to a streaming service and then nobody watched it. And now it's on Netflix and it's in the top 10
Okay.
of viewed shows and everyone's watching it and I'm like, man, this
so
is great.
funny. I was just started with like the first 3
Bio.
episodes I watched. I'm like, this is so funny. I'm like, I'm by myself. I was here in his house dog sitting for
Dog
him.
sitting because I was
So
in
I'm by
Ocala.
myself with dogs, and I'm just laughing out loud to the dogs, going, "This is so funny." I'm like, I'm surprised this has more than one season. There's no way this could last on TV. It's that funny.
Yeah, that's like when you watch the first season, you're like, this was on television. Like it's kind of dirty.
Yeah, he's in front of. He's like, because he's essentially playing Dennis Reynolds.
Yeah, and,
So he's
and
in
he's-
there.
FX?
He's telling these.
Huh?
Was it on FX?
it was on NBC, I believe,
Oh,
originally. Yeah.
okay.
So that's why it's shocking that it was on
prime time.
NBC because it's like actually kind of dirty and funny.
Yeah, he's talking to the kids about I've banged 24 women.
Yeah. Yeah, he like writes it on the chalkboard, 24.
24 circles it.
Have you seen Hacks? I'm excited for Hacks.
I
to come
have
back.
seen Hacks.
I
You're the
love it.
second person to bring that up in like 2 days. Yeah, it's good. I watched the first season and I kind of bailed on the second season, but I still have that streaming service, so I'm going to jump back into it.
The third season just ended.
Oh, the third season
I
ended.
think it was the third season. Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
was gagged.
Really?
Yes.
I
I can't wait to see what happens.
Oh, they're going to keep it going? So
yeah, they already put it in their little preview package. of
Oh,
next year.
okay, so they're already shooting
Nice.
it. Okay.
Or it's already done. Like I guess.
Okay, well, explain real quick what Hacks is before we get out of here.
Jean Smart, gay icon. She is an aged legend comedian in Vegas, and you know how people treat the elderly. She's starting to go down, so they link her up with this millennial writer who kind of got herself canceled. So it's like an endearing boomer versus millennial kind of dynamic that they have, but it's really sharp and brutal and funny.
Yeah, I really liked the first season, and I'm definitely going to jump back into it.
So excited.
What do you rate it? 10? Another 10. All right, I think you're being very generous.
Listen, when I love things, I love them.
Yeah.
That's true.
It is. I mean, yeah, I think as like a comedy writer myself, I think they nail a lot of things that
Yeah.
are very true to life. Yeah, 100%. So I would recommend it for any comedians that are interested in this kind of thing. A lot of like the show booking process, like the business side of comedy isn't as realistic, but like the writing and working out material parts are very realistic. So yeah, I think that's great. All right, we got to get out of here. Thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate it. You're welcome back anytime. Remember, it's at the Mark Castle on Instagram, at Something Planet Podcast on Instagram, at Jerod Walker Comedy.
Jaywalker comedy.
Sorry, Jay Walker Comedy, and at John J S Planet. We would really love a like and a follow on Facebook and Instagram, and we would love it if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for being here.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. We are out.
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, Christmas.